Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Patrick, and welcome to my guide to quest Murder on the Border in RuneScape 3. On screen right now is everything you need to prepare yourself as quest, and I also listed the materials needed to build Tier 2 and Tier 3 of the kitchen, which is a new area that was added to Fort Forinthry along with this quest. That is optional and not required to complete the quest. The stone wall segments and the frames are what you actually need, but you may notice that after each one, I wrote "or" followed by a certain amount of limestone bricks or planks. The bricks and planks are for those who are making the stone wall segments and frames themselves. This guide will assume that you already know how to do all this since tier 1 of everything is a requirement. If you don't know how or don't even have tier 1 of everything, I'll link you to another video I made in the description below that explains how to get the materials yourself and build things within the fort. It also covers how to unlock the lodestone, but it will not cover how to build the kitchen since that's new, but as I said, that's included in this video. The process for building that is basically the same as everything else. Anyways, feel free to pause this if you need it, as I'm gonna get into quest now. This video is brought to you by the awesome members of my Patreon. If you want access to some exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Enjoy the video, everyone. To start the quest, go to the town hall in Fort Forinthry, which is the building to the north. You can get there using the Fort Forinthry lodestone or any teleport to Varrock and walk from there. Speak to Aster and select option 1 for all chat options and accept the quest. Go west to the workshop building. Speak to Bill and select option 1, talk about murder on the border. Click on the table next to Bill to open the blueprints interface. Select Kitchen Tier 1, then start Blueprint. The kitchen area is connected to the Town Hall building to the north on the east side. Find the construction hotspots, click on one to start building, and just wait like you do when you build anything in this place. While that's going on, I want to note you cannot build Kitchen Tier 2 and Tier 3 until after you complete this quest. You planned on doing that, which is why I wrote on the item list to keep those materials in the bank for the time being. Once you're done building the kitchen, speak to Aster in the room to the west and select option 1, murder on the border. Go a bit south of the well in the center of the fort. You should find a portal here, click on that to continue the quest and select option 1, yes. You'll be put into an instance. Please note if you need to leave or log out for any reason, you go through the same portal to continue the quest. Go through a dialogue and select option 1 for all chat options. Head to the town hall to the north. In the room to the west, speak to Duchess Alba. In the room to the east, speak to Duke Horse in the southeast corner and select option 2, just make him the Dish Aster. Go up one floor using the stairs in the southwest corner. Speak to King Roald. Head back downstairs and speak to Aster, who is next to Duke Horse in the southeast corner. Select option 1, yes, let's start the feast. Go through dialogue and cutscene and select option 1 for all chat options. Head to the very northeast corner of the fort. Investigate the half-buried box on the ground to find the first of 8 clues. Speak to King Roald in the chapel to the south and select option 1 twice to find a second clue. By the way, whenever you're talking to anyone while finding clues, you can close out a conversation once it says you found a clue, unless I say otherwise. If you don't get that pop-up, you might also want to go over what you did before you continue because you may have done something incorrectly. Go west outside the chapel. Speak to Bianca to the south and select option 2, link a clue to Bianca. This interface will pop up and click on the word link under stolen jewelry. Continue the dialogue and select option 1, that's unacceptable, to find clue number 3. Head north to the kitchen. On south wall near the entrance, there's something called a nut roast. Click on that to investigate it to find clue number 4. Go to the command center, which is the building on the south side of the fort. Speak to Duchess Alba and select option 2, link a clue to Duchess Alba. Link the nut roast to find clue number 5. Head to the area outside the town hall to the west. Investigate the strange satchel on the ground by the tree and select option 1. We need to find out who this belongs to find clue number 6. Go to the entrance of the town hall on the south side. Speak to Simon and select option 2, link a clue to Simon, and link the book How to Poison Dummies for Dummies to find clue number 7. Head back to where you found the satchel. Investigate the satchel and you're going to select option 1 4 times to take 4 vials. Go to the kitchen. Search the supply cupboard by the entrance near where you found a nut roast. You get an options menu with 3 items on it. Take one of each item plus an additional hollyhock, which is option 1. You're now going to use each item you found on each of the vials, so 1 item per vial. Use all 4 vials with the stuff in it on the range. They should all change color. Go to room to west. Use the potion with the hollyhock in it, which should be the green one, on the west end of the table where the Duke's meal should be, and select option 2. Use it on the Duke's meat pate to find clue number 8. Right click the stone stairs in the southwest corner and choose top floor. Speak to Aster. An assassin should appear, fight him. He doesn't do anything special in terms of fighting mechanics. Just keep your HP up as he will be scaled to your level. Speak to Aster. Click on the assassin to search him to find a letter. Right click the trap door, choose bottom floor, and go to the center of the fort by the well. Speak to King Roald and select options 1, then 2. You'll find the first to 8 new clues. Go to the command center to the south. Speak to Duchess Alba and select options 1, 1, 2, 1. You can close out the conversation when you find clue number 2. Head to the town hall building to the north. On the floor by the fireplace, investigate the burnt parchment to find clue number 3. Go to the workshop building to the west. Speak to Rodney and select option 2, link a clue to Rodney, then link the Scorch Will to find clue number 4. Speak to Rodney again, then select options 1 and 2. You can ignore the other options. Head to the well in the center of the fort. Speak to Queen Ella Maria and select options 1 and 2 to find clue number 5. Outside the chapel in the northwest corner, you'll find a wax seal. Investigate that to find clue number 6. Go to the workshop building on the west side of the fort. Speak to Iris and select option 2, link a clue to Iris, then link the strange seal. Continue the dialogue and select option 1. I'm pretty sure this is all an act to find clue number 7. Find Princess the dog outside the workshop to the southeast. Speak to Princess and select option 2, link a clue to Princess, then link the amulet. A spaniel speak to her. Go to the northwest corner of the fort near a ladder, speak to Princess who will find something suspicious. If you're not in the right spot, she'll give you directions instead. Follow her directions and keep speaking to her until she finds the suspicious thing. Investigate the miscellaneous items that appear. Stand near Queen Ella Maria by the well. Speak to Princess. Stand near the altar in the chapel on the east side of the fort. Speak to Princess. Investigate the unearthed coffers to find clue number 8. Continue the dialogue with Aster and select option 1. Yes, I'm ready. Go to the well in the center of the fort. Speak to Aster. Go through a dialogue and cutscene, select options 3, 2, 3, 3, 5, 5, or just refer to what's written on screen. Once again, those options are 3, 2, 3, 3, 5, 5. Speak to King Royald and select option 1 and the Banquet. Speak to Aster in the Town Hall, then select options 1 and 2. Go into the kitchen to the west. Speak to Rodney and select option 1. I look forward to working with you. After this conversation, that's the end of the quest, but I still need to show you how to build tier 2 and tier 3 of the kitchen. So after you're done with the quest, you go to the blueprints table by Bill in the workshop, select kitchen tier 2, which will require 55 construction, 10 teak frames, and 6 stone wall segments. Then start blueprint, go to the kitchen and click on the construction hotspots around it, and you wait for that to finish just like before. To build tier 3, go to the blueprints table again, select kitchen tier 3, which requires 92 construction, 12 mahogany frames, and 6 stone wall segments, then start blueprint, go to the kitchen and build it. Once again, you just wait it out. Anyways, hope you found this video helpful. If you did, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell for future videos to come if you haven't already. There are also links in the description below for my Patreon, donation link, Twitter, and Discord where you can interact with me. Donations can also be directly made through YouTube now. Thanks option near like button below the video. Anyways, catch you later. Peace.